So 14 days ago, we sent out a message on all of our socials asking people what they wanted to build. We, meaning me, Dante, Ruslan, Adriana, Hubert, Furkan, Johar, and Stavin, the team at Founders Inc., where I am right now. We did this because we are going to be inviting 48 cracked as college kids to build out of this space for 6 weeks over the summer. If you want to join, you can sign up for it right here. So far, we ended up getting over 1,000 messages from builders all over the world. And now we have to choose because we are venture capitalists. And that is our job.
Chloe,
bring her up.
I just think what she's making is super cool. An omnidirectional treadmill. Have you seen the Disney video? This one. She's trying to make these at a fraction of the cost, specifically for VR. So it's like all these games in VR, you can just imagine like this pad that you put in your living room. Then it adds like a whole new layer of interaction almost. With
Why do you think she's gonna make something dope?
I think she'll try.
This is the one where you can add any feature to any website.
What does that mean?
I'm in YouTube and I want to add a summarize button to this intro video. I can just add that right here and I can click it as I'm watching.
And it'll be like on the website itself?
Yes.
That's cool as These kids, they're building a box that uses Wi-Fi signals to find people like under rubble.
That's kind of lame.
Any of these humans, bro?
Actually, Coast Guard boats sound fun.
My name's Noah, and I am building dual-use unmanned surface vessels.
Dude, if you had a whole boat and you were just out there, this makes sense. It's like, imagine you're drowning.
If you were alone at sea, like stranded, like Life of Pi situation, and you finally feel like you're saved, and you're finally gonna see a face after like 3 months, and it's just a robot boat. It's a robot boat guy. That's your answer.
Yeah.
What was the shittiest idea that you saw?
Shittiest idea? Come on, nothing was shitty. There were ideas that people shouldn't pursue. I'm not calling out anybody. The dumbest ideas end up being massive. So,
What is this?
It's a robotic lamp. It's supposed to be a robotic lamp that folds your laundry.
So, person goes to sleep on bed, and when you wake up in the morning, you leave your clothes on the bed, the lamp converts into a robot hand, and then folds your laundry. They just put this prototype together, so it's a little slow and a little bit wonky, but it's doing it all autonomously through vision. So for a first iteration, this is pretty cool, and hopefully it'll mean that we can all be a little bit lazier in our futures.
What do you think?
I think that's a folded towel, bro.
Yo, Ruslan,
What's good, man?
who's your favorite application that you've seen so far? What's the craziest shit that you've seen? Pull them up.
Pull them up. Well, so I think this is a cop-out answer, but Izzy?
I'm applying for Founders Inc. off-season.
My name is Izzy, and this isn't your generic introduction video.
I think he captures the right energy that we need for the program. You know, I wish I had seen more of his technical side, but I like that he was really good at storytelling.
He actually DM'd me like a week before, and I missed the DM. He decided to make that video after spamming us and not getting a response.
No way. Wait, so it's great that we did not respond
Yeah,
to him.
exactly. Because it's very similar to like my own story.
Ari.
What's he doing?
So Ari is building robot.
Just a robot?
Well, robot does a few things.
Hi, I'm Ari, and I just finished my engineering degree at the University of Waterloo. Over the past 5 years, I've done 8 internships across different industries, doing software engineering, firmware engineering, and electrical engineering. And I've decided that the best use of my talents after graduating is to go clean toilets using robots.
One of the co-founders literally hacks or like works on OS kernels for fun, which is, you know, it's like peak nerd. That's the type of energy that we think we need. And so that's like, when I see that, I'm like, oh, this is literally a builder. A waffle machine on wheels, dude. It's tough to communicate like why the idea is cool because it's so early. But these people, like, you see all these data points of like, dude, I just built a reactive LED and I put a strip of them on my ukulele and now it's an electric guitar.
You know this person's gonna build something special. If they have the time and space to actually focus on the idea and figure out what it can become, they'll be able to take it very far.
Yeah, ultimately we're betting on people, and this is like the right profile of people we'd want to take a bet on.
What's going on in here?
They're on the right game right now.
Yo. This is crazy, bro. So me and Sue, we made it. Basically, the way it works is that you have a video capture card that's attached to the switch. It gets spliced into the specific result screen, sent over to Gemini, and then returned as an actual JSON format, and then we make the front end right there.
So basically, it automatically tracks who's winning and how many KOs they get, how much damage they do, how many times they died. It'll track all of that and then automatically put it into a leaderboard.
As soon as the game's done, it'll update in 30 seconds. Yeah, sure. How close we got?
What's good, Furkan?
Hello.
What's up, man?
Look at how productive we're being.
Leaderboard. There's way too many people here.
Yeah, so there's this one girl who opened up her application by literally saying, I'm a musician, black belt in Taekwondo, and I'm a neuroscientist at MIT. Now, what she's actually going to build is going to be something like a 3D body scanner. You'll take your phone, record a video of your hand, and then it will generate a custom splint if you ever have an injury. And when we review ideas like this, it's hard to say that something like that is going to be a billion-dollar business. We don't really even know if the person we're inviting here knows how to do it. Of course, the entire team reviews their application. They hop on a few calls, we do interviews with them, we make sure that they have some level of technical skill and aren't bullshitting us. But ultimately, these are people on the internet. They could be lying to us. But the thing that we're looking for isn't really someone who's complete. We're not looking for somebody who is off to the races, they're ready to raise $10 million. It's like a guarantee surefire bet. That's the nature of investing in general. Every single person on the team sort of has different characteristics that they pay attention to the most, but this archetype of the builder is really what we care about. The person who stays up till 3 in the morning every single day, just working on things out of their own fascination. It's really hard to pinpoint the exact qualities that we're paying attention to, but when you see it, you feel it. And there will be some projects that might seem kind of silly or don't seem all that big. But in the 3 years since Founders Inc. opened, we've seen so many small builders and small ideas turn into massive companies. So yeah, I don't know if these guys are gonna make billion-dollar companies. I don't even know if they're gonna finish what they tell us they're gonna finish in the 6 weeks. But I am very confident that we are going to get some insane stories to tell. So if you want to follow along this journey over the next 2-ish months that we will be hosting them, subscribe. That's all. That's the video. Bye-bye.
Hello.